Verhofstadt.
Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, I shall not come back to the nominations of last week. Let me only say there was good news and there was bad news. The bad news was that there was not a Liberal in the presidency seat, but the good news, it was a Belgian. And as the President of the Commission said, in fact, a country with an overall consensus, certainly about European matters and about the future of Europe. So what we hope now is that as fast as possible, Mr. Barroso, we have the Commission. I hope that there are a high number of Liberal commissioners in it, with good... Many, yes, many. Also, some people are saying too many, but for me it can be 50% is good. It's 1/3, near to 1/3 of Liberal commissioners. I think that's a good figure. And in any way, I'm very pleased that of these 8 Liberal commissioners that has been presented as a candidate for the Commission, there are 4 women. So there is a gender balance in the Liberal presence in the Commission, Mr. Barroso. On the priorities, I think that there are 3 main priorities for the next days and the next weeks. First of all, Copenhagen. We have to make a success of it. And I think there are 2 remaining questions. How to address the concerns of the developing world, and also how to make a treaty that is legally binding, because that is the main question. It's important what is the substance of the treaty. More important, I should say, is the legally binding character of all this. The second point is the Stockholm programme. And for our group, the basic point in that, Mr. Mamter, is the balance between security and freedom. It's obvious we have to protect our citizens against terrorism and organised crime, but maybe after 9/11 we have put too much focus on security and protection, and I think that the Stockholm programme and also the philosophy of your presidency has to rebalance that towards the respect for fundamental rights and also more openness in the society. That is, I think, the big ambition. What the Stockholm programme has to do, in any way, in the view of our group, of the ALDE group, is that it is more ambitious than the Tampere programme, it's more ambitious than the Hague programme, but with a more important focus on the fundamental rights of the people. It's good to protect, it's good to organise security, but you have to do it in a balanced way, with respect for fundamental rights. And then the third thing, as the President of the Commission said, third big task for the next days is the financial supervision. I think, Mr. Barroso, maybe more and more it becomes clear that at the end, a single European financial supervisor is what we need, because we need something that is for cross-border institutions, financial institutions, a good supervisory, that links micro and macro supervision, and maybe, yes, link it the closest as possible to the European Central Bank. Why not? And naturally also to what's happening in the Commission. What is important now is that the Council is not downsizing the proposals that are on the table. And that's my fear for the moment. We are in the Parliament pushing for more ambitious proposals, but I think the temptation for the moment in the Council is in the opposite direction. And for that, it's absolutely necessary that between the Commission and the Parliament there is good understanding about this, saying to the Council, this is co-decision procedure. So if you come with proposals, and the Council is coming with proposals going down towards the proposals of the Commission, that's not going to work in the Parliament. We are going in the opposite direction. I think there is a majority here in the European Parliament to go in the direction of a single supervisor. And that's what we need in the future. And I think it's an important message to give it to you, to give it to the Presidency, because it is a huge discussion certainly on the 10th and the 11th of December when there is the next summit. Thank you.